some sort of electric vertical takeoff and landing supersonic jet of some kind.
Vertical takeoff and landing, meaning no need for a runway. Just shoot up straight in the air and
non-traditional field propulsion systems. We don't have that.
It finally happened. Elon Musk's fighter jet, known as the UFO jet by many, is ready to battle, and Russia and China are scared. This thing is so good and unique, it seems as if it defies the laws of physics. And to be honest, it shatters our understanding of even the most basic things. The impact of this thing reaches far beyond its cutting-edge design. It challenges our entire understanding of military tactics in the modern world. But how exactly? What makes this new jet so special? And why are China and Russia so scared of this jet? What exactly is this thing? Well, for starters, it is actually called the Phantom X. And this isn't just any aircraft, it's a stunning leap in technology that might transform the way nations engage in warfare and explore space forever. With the introduction of the Phantom X fighter jet, Musk electrified the crowd at a SpaceX event. Reactions poured in like wildfire. While many celebrated the tech marvel, others raised concerns, and many military experts debated its influence on national security, posing the question, will this leap in technology deter adversaries or spark new conflicts? And the unveiling couldn't have come at a more crucial time, coinciding with ongoing global tensions, leaving everyone wondering about its real-world consequences. Now I know you're dying to know about the specs, but before that, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more videos like this. Now, what exactly makes the Phantom so special? The first one and the most significant one is stealth capabilities. Stealth technology is crucial for enhancing the survivability of advanced military aircraft like the UFO fighter jet. One of the most basic techniques that fighter jets use to not be detected is flying at such incredible altitudes that radar doesn't even detect them, and the UFO jet has an operational ceiling of over 105,000 feet, outclassing jets like the F-22 Raptor. But there is more. Do you know what active camouflage systems are? Well, it utilizes sensors and displays to dynamically blend the aircraft into its surroundings. These systems employ advanced imaging technologies that capture real-time environmental data and project corresponding images onto the aircraft's surface. We can engineer materials with unique properties that can bend light waves around an object, effectively rendering it invisible under certain conditions. Such technologies of the new UFO jet have already revolutionized aerial combat by allowing aircraft to operate undetected even within hostile airspace. In addition to visual stealth, radar evasion remains a critical aspect of modern combat aircraft design. The UFO fighter jet incorporates advanced radar-absorbing materials designed to minimize its radar cross-section, making it harder for enemy radar systems to detect it. These materials absorb electromagnetic waves instead of reflecting them back toward their source. Moreover, advancements in electronic warfare technologies complement physical stealth by enabling aircraft to jam or spoof enemy radar systems actively. This dual approach, physical stealth combined with electronic countermeasures, creates a formidable barrier against detection. Shaping the aircraft's design is another effective technique for enhancing stealth capabilities. For instance, the F-22 Raptor employs a combination of stealth shaping and radar-absorbing materials to achieve a low radar cross-section while maintaining high maneuverability and speed. Angular surfaces help scatter radar waves rather than reflecting them directly back toward enemy installations. The new jet takes this to a whole new level. How? Hypersonic speeds. You might have heard this word being used a lot of times, but when you think about it, it is insane. We're talking about speeds that go beyond Mach 5, which means 5 times the speed of sound. Can you believe that translates to about 3,836 miles per hour, or a mind-blowing 6,174 kilometers per hour? That's not just fast, it's super fast. But the Phantom X can achieve hypersonic speeds of up to 4,600 miles per hour. This level of speed represents a gigantic leap in military tech, but it also brings a whole set of challenges and opportunities into the spotlight for modern warfare. Several countries, especially China and Russia, have been making impressive advancements in the realm of hypersonic technology. China's DF-ZF hypersonic glide vehicle is specifically designed to carry nuclear warheads, and it's already been tested with great success multiple times. These advancements are raising eyebrows in NATO and among US military officials. It's leading to urgent discussions about how to counteract this high-speed threat. threat. So what makes hypersonic speed so strategically important? It all comes down to one thing: response time. Picture a hypersonic weapon zooming across vast distances in just a few minutes. Now imagine how hard that makes it for enemies to even react or try to intercept that weapon. It's like trying to catch a rocket with a slingshot. Pretty much impossible. To put this into perspective, consider a regular ballistic missile. If one of these is launched from a spot a few hundred miles away, it'll typically take about 10 to 15 minutes to hit its target. That's a decent amount of time for defense systems to kick in or for someone to scramble their response. But a hypersonic weapon, well, it can reach that same target in under 5 minutes. This speedy capability turns the entire military planning game upside down, especially when it comes to neutralizing time-sensitive targets. And traditional ballistic missiles usually travel in a predictable parabolic course, but these do something pretty cool. They can change their path while flying. This tricky maneuverability helps them dodge enemy defenses and hit targets with astonishing accuracy. Imagine trying to hit a moving target while blindfolded. Yeah, this type of speed essentially makes you invisible to most basic radars. That's what decision makers in modern warfare are up against when they have very limited time to respond to incoming threats. Take, for example, Russia's Vanguard system. This system has been operational since late 2019 and can carry nuclear warheads while slipping past current missile defense systems. Crazy, right? The Vanguard can change its flight path unpredictably, making it super tough for defense systems to intercept. That kind of unpredictability is a total game changer. It means adversaries need to pour heaps of resources into developing new technologies and strategies just to keep up. Now let's talk about another awesome perk of hypersonic weapons: their extended range. These bad boys can engage targets that are thousands of miles away, which is pretty epic. This kind of operational range allows nations to deploy and hit targets without having to get too close to enemy forces. The strategic implications, well, they're massive. Countries can project their military power across the globe without needing much time to prepare or warn anyone. The US Department of Defense has been investing heavily in hypersonic technology for this exact reason. They see that striking targets quickly across vast distances can really enhance their deterrence capabilities. But it's not just about offense. Hypersonic tech can also play a role in reconnaissance. These speedy machines can gather intelligence deep in enemy territory without needing traditional aircraft or drones, which might get detected or shot down. But here's a twist: the race to achieve hypersonic supremacy isn't just about tech. It's also a game of geopolitical chess. Whichever nation manages to master hypersonic capabilities first may find themselves in a better position during international negotiations or conflicts. It could genuinely shift the balance of power in ways we can only speculate about. And that is what this new fighter jet did. It is the master of hypersonic speeding. But how exactly did they achieve this? Let's break it down. Advanced propulsion systems and its challenges. At the heart of all this technological marvel are advanced propulsion systems that make flying faster than a speeding bullet a reality. They play a critical role in the functionality of what we can call the UFO fighter jet. Among the most significant propulsion technologies, two stand out: scramjet engines and boost glide systems. Let's explore what they are and how they work. First up, we have scramjet engines, short for supersonic combustion ramjets. Imagine these engines as the secret sauce in hypersonic flight. They work by compressing incoming air before combustion takes place right inside the engine. This is a game changer because instead of carrying heavy oxidizers on board, think of those as fuel boosters. Scramjets can tap into atmospheric oxygen. This not only lightens the load, but also boosts efficiency, allowing the craft to maintain high speeds without relying solely on bulky rocket propulsion systems. It's like trading in a massive SUV for a sleek sports car that goes just as fast, but is way easier to handle. Next on the list are boost glide systems. A vehicle launches into the sky using a conventional rocket booster. After reaching a lofty altitude, it separates and glides toward its target at an exhilarating hypersonic speed. This dual approach serves up the best of both worlds: rocket propulsion for that initial burst into the atmosphere, followed by a gliding phase that allows for unpredictable flight paths. This unpredictability is a key factor that makes interception tough for adversaries, as the craft can can change directions in ways that traditional tech struggles to track. Now, let's not sugarcoat it, developing these remarkable propulsion systems comes with some serious engineering hurdles. One of the biggest challenges engineers face is managing the extreme heat generated when flying at hypersonic speeds. We're talking about temperatures that can skyrocket past 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit or around 1,650 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than a blazing furnace. To tackle this, the jet uses advanced materials like carbon-carbon composites and ceramic matrix composites. These materials have incredible ability to withstand intense heat while still performing at top levels. It's like finding just the right oven mitt that can handle those sizzling baking sheets without melting. But that's not the only conundrum. Fuel efficiency at hypersonic speeds is another tough nut to crack. Regular fuels simply don't pack the energy density needed for prolonged flight under the extreme conditions that hypersonic travel brings. So what's the solution? Researchers are on a quest to discover alternative fuels that can deliver high performance while still keeping weight to a minimum. That's the kind of challenge fuel scientists are tackling, and you know what the geniuses at SpaceX have found a way to do this and applied on the new jet. So what are the implications exactly? Traditional fighter jets like the F-35 and F-22 are bound by the principles of aerodynamics and the limits of human pilots. These aircraft operate within a specific speed range and have maneuverability restrictions shaped by their design and the physical capabilities of the people flying them. Now compare that to the Phantom X. Imagine a fighter jet that shatters these limitations. Let's take a moment to reflect on the historical context. During the Gulf War, air superiority was achieved through proven air combat strategies that relied on stealth and precision strikes. But here's the kicker. With a jet like the Phantom X that can break the typical aerodynamic constraints, the entire landscape of air superiority could be transformed in dramatic ways. Picture this, the Phantom X flying at astonishing speeds and effectively engaging targets from distances we've never seen before. This incredible capability could help it dodge enemy defenses while landing precision strikes that leave adversaries reeling. And here's where it gets even more interesting. The technology behind the Phantom X could usher in a new way of thinking about warfare. Just imagine the very presence of such an advanced aircraft could act as a powerful deterrent against threats. Military strategist Michael O'Hanlon has pointed out something fascinating. The introduction of such technology could change the calculus of conflict, where battles are not fought but won before they begin. This perspective resonates with Elon Musk's vision of tackling conflicts through technological might instead of prolonged battles. Isn't it exciting to think about how technology could redefine the battlefield? Furthermore, let's talk about another game-changing element, artificial intelligence. The potential integration of AI into the Phantom X could supercharge its operational capacities. AI has this fantastic ability to process vast amounts of data in real time, which would allow for quicker and more informed decision-making during combat situations. This means the Phantom X could outmaneuver traditional jets, adapting rapidly to shifting battle conditions on the fly. Imagine a fighter jet that not only uses speed and agility, but also intelligent data processing to stay 2 steps ahead. It's like launching a chess master into a game against amateurs. By combining hypersonic technology with artificial intelligence, the Phantom X isn't just another aircraft. It's a futuristic marvel designed to change the rules of engagement in warfare altogether. The implications of such advancements could make it a defining player in aerial combat, and we're only scratching the surface of what's possible in the realm of military aviation. So let's talk about the big one here. Interplanetary missions. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to travel beyond Earth? Well, the Phantom X isn't just an exceptional fighter jet. It opens up thrilling possibilities for interplanetary missions. For years, Musk has dreamed of making humanity a multi-planetary species, and the groundbreaking technologies developed for the Phantom X could be key players in bringing that dream to life. Let's dive into how this remarkable aircraft could change the game for space exploration. One of Musk's top goals is to establish a human colony on Mars. It's a bold vision, but the Phantom X could make that vision much more attainable. The aircraft's advanced propulsion systems are designed to enhance travel time between Earth and Mars. Right now, we're looking at an average journey time of about 6 months if we use conventional rockets. That's quite the wait. But here's where it gets exciting. Since the Phantom X can hit speeds of around 4,600 miles per hour, we're looking at slashing that time down to just a few weeks for the trip. Can you imagine landing on Mars in weeks instead instead of months. It would be a game changer for colonization efforts. And let's not forget about our moon. The upcoming Artemis program aims to return humans to the moon by 2024, and the technologies packed into the Phantom X could really boost these lunar missions. This aircraft could facilitate rapid transportation between lunar orbit and the moon's surface. Why is that important? Well, it allows astronauts to conduct more extensive explorations without the constraints of traditional landing craft. They could dive deeper into experiments and gather invaluable data, all thanks to this innovative tech. But that is not all. The Phantom X isn't just about military and scientific pursuits. It could also ignite a whole new era of space tourism. Imagine this. With its ability to reach high altitudes in no time, commercial operators could offer incredible suborbital flights. You could grab your friends, hop on board, and then sit back to enjoy breathtaking views of Earth from space. It's a dream experience that many people long for, but haven't yet had the chance to try. The idea of sipping a drink while floating in zero gravity sounds amazing, doesn't it? Looking back at history, we can see that military advancements often lead to exciting civilian applications. Take GPS technology, for instance. It originally emerged from military needs, but today it's a critical part of our everyday lives, guiding us through traffic and helping us find our way. Similarly, the innovations stemming from the Phantom X's design have the potential to inspire breakthroughs in other fields too. So there you have it. The implications of the Phantom X extend far beyond its intended purpose as a fighter jet. It paints a promising picture of what the future of interplanetary missions could look like. But what about politics? Geopolitics and the Phantom X. This jaw-dropping innovation is set to shake up global defense dynamics in a big way. As nations grapple with the reality of such cutting-edge technology, we might be on the cusp of a new arms race. And this time, it could extend beyond our atmosphere and into space. How? We will talk about that later on. You see, countries like Russia and China are likely to feel the heat, and they already invest heavily in modernizing their militaries. This could push them to ramp up their research and development efforts even further to keep pace with this dramatic technological leap. Let's take a closer look at China for a moment. Did you know that China has been increasing its defense budget for an impressive 29 consecutive years? They're aiming to boost their military capabilities, especially given the rising tensions in the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait. For instance, in 2024, China is expected to throw around $230 billion towards its military efforts. That's almost double what India invests, and significantly more than Japan or South Korea combined. With the potential introduction of a UFO fighter jet, these tensions could spike even higher. Imagine nations scrambling to match or counteract Musk's game-changing innovations. It's intense. Now, let's zoom out a little and examine the broader geopolitical landscape. The world is witnessing a noticeable shift, largely due to skyrocketing defense expenditures across the globe. In 2023, global defense spending hit an all-time high, rising by a striking 6.8% from the year before. This surge doesn't just stem from ongoing conflicts. It reflects a growing recognition among nations that having advanced military capabilities is absolutely crucial for maintaining sovereignty and effective deterrence. Take Canada, for example. Recently, they've expressed strong interest in joining the AUKUS Security Pact, which was initially formed between Australia, the UK, and the US. This move signals a strategic pivot aimed at countering the increasing influence of China in the Asia-Pacific region. Canada plans to boost its defense budget by 27% over the next year as part of this newly minted strategy. Such bold moves suggest that countries are reevaluating their defense strategies and postures, particularly in light of emerging technologies like Musk's astonishing fighter jet. Now, let's consider the potential military implications of Musk's technology. If it proves effective in real-world applications, as many believe it will, it could spark serious international discussions about the need for new treaties and regulations governing aerial combat and the weaponization of space. This is a topic that has stirred concern for years, and Musk's groundbreaking announcement might just push the need for regulations to the top of the global diplomatic agenda. Nations may start to look for ways to set norms around advanced military technologies to avert the risk of escalating conflicts. Now, the question is, can this thing be rivaled? What's the competition the UFO jet will face? Let's break this down. Comparisons with traditional fighter jets. Let's dive into the fascinating world of military aviation by comparing the UFO fighter jet to some of the most advanced traditional fighter jets we have today, like the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II. While all these aircraft represent the peak of current military technology, they each have specific strengths and purposes that set them apart. When we talk about the F-22 Raptor, we're referring to a true powerhouse in the air superiority category. This jet is specifically designed to dominate enemy aircraft, boasting incredible speed, agility, and stealth. Picture this: the F-22 can reach speeds of up to Mach 2.25 and soar at altitudes greater than 50,000 feet. Its unique thrust vectoring technology gives it the ability to perform complex aerial maneuvers that typical jets just can't match, making it a real threat in dogfights. Take the 2011 Libyan Civil War, for instance. When F-22s were deployed, they quickly established air dominance, showcasing their effectiveness in engaging and neutralizing threats. On the flip side, we have the F-35 Lightning II, which serves as a multi-role stealth fighter. This aircraft is all about versatility, capable of handling various mission profiles, from air-to-air combat to ground attack. The F-35 can carry a whopping 18,000 pounds of diverse munitions, which makes it adaptable for multiple combat scenarios. One of its standout features is its advanced data integration capabilities. Think of it as the quarterback of the sky, coordinating with drones and other aerial assets in real time during combat situations. How cool is that? However, here's where things get interesting. The UFO fighter jet's superior speed and maneuverability might overshadow the F-35's versatility. Although the F-35 is outfitted with top-of-the-line sensors and avionics for situational awareness, the UFO fighter jet will redefine what we thought was possible in aerial combat scenarios. Just think about the game-changing impact this could have. In essence, while the F-22 Raptor turns heads with its unmatched agility and speed, and the F-35 Lightning II shines due to its versatility and cutting-edge technology, but the UFO fighter jet offers a tantalizing glimpse into a new era of aerial warfare. It stands to introduce an entirely different paradigm that could shake up the way we think about military aviation. The Phantom versus the future. Now that we've seen how the UFO fighter jet compares with traditional models like the F-22 and F-35, let's shift gears and explore other exciting emerging technologies that are set to redefine the future of aerial combat. One of the pivotal initiatives happening in the US Air Force is the Next Generation Air Dominance Program. This forward-thinking project aims to develop a next-generation air superiority platform that will eventually replace the F-22. What's exciting about this program is its focus on incorporating artificial intelligence, advanced materials, and networked warfare capabilities into its design. Unlike conventional fighters, this program intends to leverage AI for enhanced decision-making in combat scenarios, potentially working in harmony with unmanned systems alongside piloted aircraft. Can you imagine the strategic advantages this could provide? Across the pond in Europe, there's the Tempest program. This collaborative effort involves the UK, Italy, and Sweden working together to create a sixth-generation fighter jet by 2035. This aircraft is expected to feature everything from advanced stealth technology to AI that will help improve situational awareness. We might even see hypersonic capabilities integrated into this design. The philosophy behind the Tempest's development is all about adaptability and interoperability, pushing the limits of what modern fighters can achieve. Both the Next Generation Air Dominance and Tempest programs are positioning themselves not only as competitors against today's models, but also against futuristic jets like the UFO fighter jet. While they aim to enhance existing capabilities through advanced technology integration and innovative design approaches, the UFO fighter jet's promise of pushing beyond physical limitations may set it in a league of its own. As we look to the horizon, traditional fighters like the F-22 and F-35 have undeniably set a high bar in military aviation with their unique strengths and capabilities. But with emerging technologies such as next-generation air dominance and Tempest, we are on the brink of a new chapter that could revolutionize aerial warfare, and the UFO fighter jets just makes the beginning of this new era come faster than expected. But what's your thoughts on this? Let's know in the comments. And if you liked this video, you will definitely love the documentary we did on the X-44 Manta. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on there.